At 79, Tommy Shannon, the legendary bassist best known for his work with Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble, has finally opened up about the guitarists he believes Paul McCartney admired the most, offering rare insight into the musical influences surrounding one of the greatest songwriters in history. Shannon, who has spent decades immersed in the world of elite musicianship, explains that McCartney's taste in guitarists was never about flashy solos or technical excess, but about feel, melody, and emotional storytelling. According to Shannon, Paul McCartney consistently gravitated toward guitar players who could serve the song first, placing musical expression above ego or speed. He points to musicians who understood restraint, tone, and the power of a perfectly placed note, qualities that aligned closely with McCartney's own songwriting philosophy. Shannon recalls that McCartney deeply respected guitarists who could make a song memorable without overpowering it, artists who knew when not to play as much as when to step forward. He also highlights McCartney's admiration for blues-influenced players, explaining that the raw honesty of blues guitar shaped much of the emotional foundation behind the Beatles' music, even when it wasn't immediately obvious to listeners. Shannon notes that McCartney had a special appreciation for guitarists who blended rhythm and lead seamlessly, creating musical conversations rather than isolated moments of showmanship. As someone who has worked alongside some of the most expressive guitar players of all time, Shannon emphasizes that McCartney valued musical chemistry above all else, believing that great guitarists elevate everyone around them. He describes McCartney as a musician who listened deeply, constantly learning from others, and drawing inspiration from players across genres, including rock, blues, and early rhythm and blues. At 79, Shannon's reflections feel less like trivia and more like a masterclass in musical values, revealing how McCartney's favorite guitarists helped shape not only the Beatles' sound, but the direction of modern popular music itself. Fans are especially fascinated by how these preferences reflect McCartney's broader artistic mindset, one rooted in collaboration, humility, and emotional connection. Rather than idolizing technical perfection, McCartney admired guitarists who could make listeners feel something instantly. Tommy Shannon's revelations offer a rare behind-the-scenes look at the shared respect among musical legends, reminding audiences that the greatest artists are often defined by what they admire in others. In the end, this story isn't just about favorite guitarists, it's about the timeless qualities that make music endure, and how Paul McCartney, through his influences, helped set a standard that still guides musicians today.